Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to walk you through Desmos, which is the online website that you will be using to write a lesson for your student in your tutoring project. You're going to want to go to teacher.desmos.com. This will bring you to the teacher side of the website. I'm already signed in, but on the upper right-hand corner, you should see buttons that say create account or sign in. So if you already have an account, go ahead and sign in. If not, you'll want to create an account and then just pick an appropriate email, one that you might be able to use even after you graduate from Franciscan. Now, an overview of what Desmos is. It's a really great online tool that not only has things like a graphing calculator and a geometry tool, but it's also preloaded with many different really awesome interactive activities, math activities that your students can use. And it ranges in topics from something like adding fractions all the way up to a more high school math topic like functions. And so once you're signed in, this is what the home screen will look like. And you are welcome to create your own activity if you want. Here you can see on the side, left-hand side, there's a custom activities tab. You are welcome to click on that and create your own activity. However, I'll probably encourage you to work smarter, not harder here, and to take advantage of the many different great activities that already exist. And so here on the home screen, you can see that there are a lot of different activities already available. For example, I can just click on this K through 5 activities and lessons, and there are many different activities you'll find here. So now, the purpose of this Desmos is you want to, at this point, as you meet with your tutor, 2D, and you look at the diagnostic screening tests, you at this point should have an idea of what your student needs to work on. And so the activity that you pick should be an activity that helps your student improve upon one of his or her weaknesses. So for example, let's say you are working with a third grade student and they're struggling with adding fractions. And so you want to help them improve upon that. And so maybe you want to use Desmos and try to find an activity that's about adding fractions. So I'm going to go ahead and search that in my search bar. And let's try again here. Okay, so nothing for adding fractions. Maybe if I just type fractions in general. And so it looks like I've gotten some results to come up for fractions. And you can see here that in each activity, it kind of gives you what grade levels it's good for. So elementary grades 3 through 5. And then it also gives you kind of a time frame to help you to know how long or how short the activity is. So let's go ahead. I'm going to click on maybe this grades 3 through 5, guess my fraction. This might be an activity that I could use with my student. And when you click on it, it's going to go ahead and bring you to kind of like an overview screen. And so here there will be a description. Here it says what the goal of this activity is. And then it also addresses some of the Common Core state standards. Right. Now at the bottom, you will be able to see kind of a preview of this activity. So these Desmos activities always come in a sequence of screens or slides. And that's what I see here at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and hit preview. And this will show me what this activity would look like from my student perspective. And here, Desmos also does a good job at kind of prompting the teacher to kind of give ideas of what you could be saying to get your students thinking through the activity clearly, right? So it looks like this activity is just about looking for equivalent fractions. And you can kind of just skim through the activity to see if it will be a good fit for your student. Right. But ultimately, you just want to kind of browse through all of these activities until you find one that suits your student's needs. Okay. And so whenever you then go to write your lesson plan, rather than writing a lesson catered directly to the Desmos activity, you should be writing your lesson so that it's still for the need of your student, but the Desmos activity is just going to be a part of that, a tool that you use to help accomplish that objective. And so I will, whenever in the other video when I talk about the filling out the EDTPA lesson planning template, I'll be sure to talk more about that specifically. But go ahead and I would say give Desmos a try. Just maybe try typing some different topics that you're interested in. and just look at the different activities that they have available to you. And again, once you know the specific need of your student, you will be finding an activity that you feel would cater to their need to help them improve that weakness a little bit more. And that's Desmos.